So Pinky Doll meets up with Dagger Timbaland, and they want us to believe they're going to get in the stew and make some magic. Girl, I know you lying. Is y'all ready to talk about it? Let's juice.
Come on, Blazer.
It's a beef for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little juice or whatever the case may be. And girl, Love and Hip Hop Miami. You know, honestly, I really didn't want to use Pinky Doll on the intro because I am not a fan. I don't like human bots, you know. Y'all like her, not me. But neither here nor there. The fact that Pinky Doll had this many looks this episode really grinded my gears. I didn't too particularly like it. Get her off the show at this point. I'm sorry. I don't see what y'all see. Oh, I like to eat ice cream. Yum, yum, yum. Yes. I don't like that craziness. And y'all not gonna make me like her because y'all crazy. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. But anyway, she meets up with Dagger Tim and they discuss making some music. Now, I seen Dagger Timbaland over there trying to get up with Chris Shine. Remember Rockhead? When she was over there trying to do hood gospel and he was remixing her music. And I said the music industry must be low, huh? Girl, anytime you reach out as the Timbaland, you reach out to Rockhead. Child, I know that industry done wore you thin, Timbaland. Literally. Anyway, so Dagger Tim put on his two-piece to go meet up with, what's the girl named Pinky Doll, girl? And we'll get into that. But there was so much more going on in this episode. Shay Dummy, oh my God. Oh God. Shay Dummy is over there not wanting to let go of Fable after he done let her go 50 million times, girl. You can't make this up. She getting mad with the new dude, Suge Knight. And he over there trying to protect her. That's the problem. She ain't never had a man to protect her. Not her father, not her brother, not her baby daddy, nobody. So, you know, that's foreign to her. We'll get into her as well. Amara. Me. She's still dumb. You know, dumb as a box of rocks. Chewing gum under your shoe type tease. You know what I'm saying? She's still trying to get Ellen to fall in line, girl. And he's trying to fall out with you. We'll get into that. Who else we got on this? Oh, girl. And then Pinky Doll shopping around to everybody trying to get people to like her. And don't nobody like her because it's too late. We gonna get into it. And then we gonna get into them also getting ready for this trip to Carousel, whatever Miami Tip said. But it's a lot to discuss, y'all. This episode was okay, but we gonna get into it. Y'all do me a favor, get your earbuds, grab your teens, and let's get right on into this doggone episode. So now the episode opens up where we left off. Shay Dummy is getting her man in her Prius so that they can drive away from the scene because she almost got him put back in prison. And look at her brother. Oh, Shay, thank you for helping up for me. I can't fight for myself. I just want to talk to Alan and see if everything is okay. Shay said, F Alan, she don't like him. She don't want nothing to do with him. He over there sitting up there trying to reason with Alan, and I'm over here saying for why, you know? Now, Suge Knight gets in the car before his PO pulls up. He really not supposed to be out there no way. The dog probably got the ankle monitor off the leg, so he got to hurry up, get back home. But shout out to Suge Knight because he was the only man in this situation. He was ready to go and risk prison to help up for Shay. What a man, huh? So anyway, here come Amara, the dummy. You know, I really feel stupid because I gave Alan everything. I poured out my heart to Alan, and Alan seems like he doesn't care, and I'm starting to think his mother was lying to me because she's saying that he loves me and he cares about me, but he tells me right here that he doesn't care. That he just respects me because I'm his baby mother and I don't know what else to do. Like, I really love Alan, but Alan just doesn't love me. I don't know. So anyways, look at Shay Dummy brother. Oh, Amara, you good. No! She's fighting for the love of her life. Damn! I mean, I don't know if he just slow. I don't know if the mama must have toked a little something when she was pregnant with him. But something is going on with this boy. Y'all not about to convince me otherwise. I'm telling you, you're not. I'm sorry, you're just not. So anyway, Bobby Lights and Miami Tip come outside to check on everybody to see what's going on. And he's of confusion. I'm talking about Shay Dummy's brother, because he feels like, I don't know why we got here. I'm just trying to check on Amara. Amara is saying, I'm good. I just need to check on the man that I love, which is not Shay Dummy's brother. That's what I got from it. So this is the thing, though. He's running behind Amara because he need a place to stay. But at the end of the day, they got more women in Miami with roofs over their head, bro. Let this one go. At this point, I'm on the side of Alan. Get him on here. Alan literally was telling him, bruh, let it go. Like, let it go. Alan knows more than anybody that, what's her name? Amara, little dummy, will forever be his. And she ain't never going nowhere. Now, it's crazy because Shay's brother said that the last time he spoke to Alan was when he broke up his relationship with Amara. And I'm over here saying, well, you might not want to have another conversation, huh? Don't you think? But you know, who am I? So they get to getting into it, girl, going back and forth. He telling Alan that he ain't worth a dime. Alan telling him it don't matter. She's still gonna love me. And Amara is in the middle on the side of Alan, in my opinion, basically telling Shay brother to go lay down. That is the love of my life. And you are gonna ruin the very little bit of chance I have. So, girl, they get the tussling, girl. Shay Dummy's brother and Alan is all over the floor trying to get to each other, and none of them gonna get to each other. And Amara is in the background begging and pleading for Shay brother not to touch a hair on Alan's mid-bald head, because that is the father of her girls, and that is the man that she loves. Now, Shay brother is begging and pleading, Amara, please, please, just look at me. Please, just give me a chance. And Amara got real upset and said this.
Oh, fuck!
Girl, anyways. So here come Bobby Lights prancing and skipping into the doggone confessional to tell us that he feels like this is the perfect time to introduce the trip that him and Gael has been planning, even though he don't want nobody to know Gael is helping him plan it. He said because these people need a vacation or whatever. So boom, back at the scene, he's like, girl, are you okay? And she was like, no, I'm not. I really love Alan. I'm not okay. And so Bobby Lights was like, I figured that much. So listen, I think it's high time that we all just sat down, relaxed, recouped, and figured out what we need to do. And we can't do this in Miami. So I figured we all need to go to Curacao or whatever the case. And look at Miami Tip. Ooh, girl, let me take this wig off because this is too much tea and it's hot, girl. She was like, now where we trying to go? They said Curacao. And she said, girl, I ain't never been on a carousel. He said, me neither, but we all need a passport. So neither here nor there. Everybody's thinking about going to this doggone trip. They think it'll be a good thing to do. I think it'll be a good thing to get away. And I'm extremely happy that the girls are really going out of town. They're not hopping in a car and driving up to Tallahassee calling it a vacation. Okay? Anyways, so Amara, little dummy, said that she needs a vacation. Miami Tip says she should have enough PTO down at the strip club where she can make it. And they say who all going? Bobby Light said he haven't finalized the people yet, but just know he want them to be there. So they was like, I bet. And in other news, when the camera scrolled in on Miami Tip's head without the wig, and she started looking like a Butterfinger to me, a Nutty Buddy, a spoon of peanut butter. I said, get her off of here, Miami Tip. You look so bad. Oh, girl, you look so bad. I can't believe you look this bad. Oh, girl, put the wig back on. Get a hat or something, girl. Get off of here, Miami Tip. So now we move to the next scene. Shay is meeting up with Mike Nasty. Yes, they're at the crab place, and she walking around with her nose up in the air talking about health and wellness. Not in here. We don't want to hear that blasphemy in here. Bring out the crab legs. Snow crabs, king crabs, blue crabs. Girl, bring them all out. I can't stand healthy people, girl. Y'all make me sick. But anyway, she sits down and immediately apologizes to old boy for having him get ready to risk his freedom to fight for her honor. She said, I ain't never had a man did that for me, and I thought about it, and you was very much on point. And I want to say I'm sorry that you saw me in that light, because that ain't really me. Shit. So the boy was like, nah, it's cool. As a man, I feel like it's my obligation to protect you. He said, I didn't know, old boy. He said, I could have really popped him once and then been done with it. But I was trying to see where you wanted me to go because your brother a whole out here. I was trying to see how you wanted me to, do it or whatever the case may be. But, that's what I do. So then she was like, well, I really appreciate it. She said, but I saw you kept running over there, y'all having a conversation with my mama. She said you met my friends, but it was the conversation with my mama that I'm really curious about. Like, what was she over there saying? Because my mama is crazy. So I'm trying to figure out what was going on. What is it exactly she was telling you? So he basically was like, nah, your mama's super cool. I rock with her. He said, as a matter of fact, I want to set y'all up for a little spa treatment day. He was like, but she basically was being a mother, concerned mother, making sure I ain't gonna waste your time, take your money, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, stress you out, He was like, and I really appreciate moms for that. He was like, she's a really dope woman. Now, Shay don't believe this because Shay don't like her mama. And the lady seems sweet as pie to me, so I don't really understand why not. But Shay was like, yeah, I get that. But, my mama could be a lot in a piece of work. And I know how she is. So I don't know. That's why I had to check the temperature. But the boy is basically reassuring her that he actually likes her mom and that she's a really good person. Shay don't like people looking out for her. She can't look out for herself. Now, the food comes and I'm over here getting ready to put on my bib and dive in. But look at Shay. Oh. How many pieces of crab legs? 10 different crab legs, 100 shrimps, 5,000 butter biscuits. And I'm over here saying, okay, and what's the problem? Girl, please, Shay. Oh, I mean health and wellness. Could we not eat this? Not after I spend my food stamps, girl. We gonna eat this. Is you crazy? So he was like, that's cool or whatever. He said, but since we over here, he was like, I'm going to just have him put this to go because I'm going to eat it. He said, but I have a question. I kept hearing a lot about your baby daddy. Fabo. He said, I heard so much about that food. I thought I was back in Jamaica. He was like, so I'm trying to see something. Is y'all really like over? Like, can we move on with just focusing on us? Like, how is this working moving forward? And look at Shay. You asking me a lot for just meeting me. We only been on 3 dates. Girl, all he asking you to do is focus on him and trying to get to know him. He don't want to be courting you while you over there running behind Fabo like Amara is running behind Alan. See, that's that pot calling the kettle. But she want to try to flip it and say, oh, you trying to ask me for stuff that's too early. I'm just trying to get to know you. You don't really know me. Girl, the man was about to go to jail for you. What else he need to do? Girl, see, but again, I don't think Shay like this man. Shay like them skinny nothingness. She like the dudes that skinny with that pole and nothing to offer. I like Mike Nasty. I'll take him. Girl, please. I got a man though. But if I didn't, I'd sure take him. She don't deserve nothing. All she deserves is what she's got. Heartache and pain. Do you hear me? Shay tried to flip this as if we is crazy, girl. You the only one crazy and we not buying it. Mike Nasty is a good man, Savannah. And some woman is waiting with open arms for Mike Nasty. Leave Shay alone. Let her go running behind Fabo, girl. Let's move on. So now Amara, little dummy, took off the Negro hair and put on the clear girl hair again. And she's over there washing dishes depressed. Yes, she is. She depressed because she still don't have Alan. Alan got everybody except her. So look at it in the confessional. I'm starting to believe that Alan never really is going to care about me because I really love Alan and Alan's mother lied to me. She just wants him to be with me because I'm a good catch and I have money. But the problem is Alan doesn't care because Alan just doesn't want to be with me. So maybe I have to rethink a lot of things. Duh! So now this whole scene was in Spanish, but we gonna translate it to nigga, okay? So the mama come downstairs and was like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, why is you down here with soaping and mopping all up in this kitchen, acting like something is wrong with you? What is going on? You're over there looking crazy. Tell me what done happened, okay? So she was like, Mom, mira. I went to a party with MJ, and then all of a sudden, Alan shows up. So I pour out my heart and tell him how much I love him. And he literally tells me he doesn't care and he hates me. And so him and MJ gets into a fight, and I asked, how did he know that I was here? And he said that you told them. Why did you tell them I was here, Mami? Mira, why did you do that? I was so embarrassed. I was so hurt. I didn't know what to do. I mean, like, I really love Alan. Alan is the love of my life. I'm just not the love of his life, Mommy. And you sent Alan over there to fight MJ. You know MJ can fight, Mommy. And you sent him over there. And now I have to suffer these consequences. I was embarrassed, led astray. I was everything that's wrong in society because I love Alan, but Alan doesn't love me. He doesn't want to see my value. I have value. He doesn't want to see it, Mommy. Why? And the mama was like, girl, straighten up your bike. I didn't raise you like this. Listen, he don't love you, girl. He never gonna love you. He ain't worth a dime, girl. You need to go find you somebody who gonna love you. You running around here trying to love on people who don't want to love you, and that's your problem. Go and find you a man. They got plenty of fish in the sea. Find you another man. And look at Amara. But mommy, mira. I don't want to be a single parent like you. That's what I fear, Mommy. I'm going to be a single parent. I'm going to raise the girls by myself. I can't raise the girls by myself, Mommy. I watched you do it. You're stressed out. Look at your bags. I don't want to raise the girls by myself, Mommy, and I'm afraid to end up like you. Please, Mommy, I don't want to end up like you. I just want to find love. So the mama said, hold on, bitch, what? She said, I raised you. And ain't nothing wrong with you. You ate farina and grits every morning. And look at you. You're healthy, successful. Your skin is glowing. You look young. What is the problem? Like, don't try to throw that on me. So Amara was like, yes, Mommy, I survived. Barely. But I don't want to live like you, Mommy. I want to be happy. Why can't I just be happy and have Alan love me? I don't want any other man. I just want Alan to
love me. Curtis was supposed to love me.
And look at the mama. Oh, girl, go lay down. Take you a nap, girl. Drink you some ginger ale or something. Go lay down. That man ain't gonna love you, girl. He don't want you. He don't want you. He done moved on. You need to move on and do the same. I like Amara mama. I do. She definitely got way more sense than Amara could ever have because the mama is really down to earth and telling her the straight up facts, whether she like it or not. I say shout out to Mama Lil Dummy. You raised the dumb one, but still, you hit her, got her, and that's all that matters. Now let's move on. Now, in the next scene, Shay Dummy hops in the confessional to tell us that today is the day they're going on a spa date, but she want to talk to her mama about the stuff that happened at the party because her brother MJ was about to get beat up or something like that. So they get to the spa. The mama is super excited. She actually likes Mike Nasty. And I was surprised. And if the mama like him, then I feel like he might be a good dude. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, you know he'll feed you and protect you, girl. Now, the other F, we'll have to figure that part out. But you get it? I like Mike Nasty. So she sits down with her mama in the weight room and was telling her about the situation that happened at the little release party, whatever it was. And she basically feels like, you know, even though Mike is a good dude, yes, he protected her brother from getting beat up. Yes, he was ready to go in that water behind her. But she feels like he's asking too much as it pertains to Fable, talking about the mama kept bringing him up. And the mama was like, first of all, I like him. So don't do that. Number one. Number two, the boy have a valid question. Like, you need to let go of Fable and you need to figure out how you gonna move forward with your life. And this is what I mean when I say pot calling kettle, because Shay is so slow. She can sit up there and drag for Amara with Alan, talking about how Alan is this and Alan is that, and she don't want nothing to do with him, and she gonna make sure Amara don't have nothing to do with Alan. But you can't even detach yourself from that ring da da ba da 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 dun ya. You ain't even ate no oxtails lately. Why is you so attached? You see what I'm saying? Shay Dummy, please. This why the dummy race goes off without a hitch every time. I don't know which one of y'all winning. All I know is both of y'all losing. But neither here nor there. She can sit up there and talk about how she don't know if this gonna work out because he asking too much. He's asking only enough. If you and I are going to pursue something, I need you to be focused and clear and really only dealing with me. It's not a bad thing that he asked you if you weren't ready to let go of your baby daddy. It's only bad because you know you're not ready. Shay, you're going to end up alone. Let's move on. So moving on, Zoe has a beauty line product thing. I don't know. She said they sell a lip gloss, lip balm, and lip Earl. I ain't never had no lip Earl. Might be some Haitian stuff. I don't know. But she said it does really well for her. She said the music ain't doing what it's supposed to do, but she's always been into this beauty thing, and she's launching this beauty situation, and she's got Hot Pocket stopping by since nobody else want to film with her, since she beefing with Slinky in the gang or something like that. So shout out to Zoe. I love that for you, Zoe. I don't know if I'm gonna try no lip Earls, but we'll take a look at the balm and all of that. I don't know. But anyway, here come Hot Pocket. Oh, hey, Zoe. Hey, Zoe. Now, she over there trying to be all up Zoe's behind because don't nobody else want to be her friend. Mind you, she still says she happy that Trina's husband threw that water all over Bobby Lights. And I'm not a huge Bobby Lights fan, but that was wrong. I'm not condoning that, Hot Pocket. Sit down before I put you in the microwave, girl. So then, boom, she was like, girl, what's going on? Your little beauty thing really, like, lit. Like, I didn't know you were into beauty. I thought you were only into the music. And Zoe basically told her, you know what? I was into the music, but ultimately, the music is my passion, but it's not paying my bills. She said, I've always done this baddie budget thing, baddie on the budget or whatever it is. She was like, and it does really well for me. So I decided to why not stick to it and try to make some products. She was like, and it's actually working. People are really rocking with my products. I forgot the name of the line, y'all. Please forgive me. But anyway, it's doing well for her. So, and I love this for her. Listen, everybody's passion ain't gonna pay their bills. Sometimes other things gonna pay the bills, like work. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Yes, it does. Didn't Erica tell y'all? So anyway, she goes into this whole situation with her and Chingy. She said she want to reach out to Chingy and talk to her. She said, because, you know, that was really like my friend. That was my fat best friend. We used to do a lot of stuff together. We used to eat together, play together, eat again. She was like, and, you know, I feel like we had a misunderstanding because she asked me for advice about her man, and I told her he ain't worth a dime. And then she tried to compare him to my man, who's worth more than 2 nickels. So I didn't appreciate that, and we ended up falling out. But I really need to reach out to her because she's a cool girl, and I feel like, you know, we spent a lot of time together. We can get back on the good foot or whatever. And look at how Pocket's messy tail self. Oh, you really think that? Well, girl, quiet as it's kept. Somebody had told me, who's a confidential informant, that basically she was coming here to take your spot, girl. She ain't never like you. She was just coming here to befriend you, take your spot, be the other big girl on the show, because she said you was trash, you whack, you ugly, you know what I'm saying, tight tees. And I said, oh, Hot Pockets, why is you over there being messy? Why would you come back and tell that to this girl? And she trying to make amends with the other big girl. And they could have room for 2 big girls too. So I don't understand the competition at all. But anyway, so Zoe was like, oh, word? She was like, yeah, girl. I just want to let you know before you get your little panties all up in a twist. But then she goes on to talk about how she's excommunicated from the Slinky Brigade. And she feel like that's wrong because she really was here just trying to tell Slinky about her husband. Didn't they say he got arrested recently? They sure did. I know an ex-kind when I see one. Girl, Slinky, you just taking L's and you ain't even in the episode, girl. This is crazy work. Oh, and he looks so bad. Whose child? Somebody go get the next of kin. Girl, get him off of here, girl. I hope they give him prison for life. Let's move on. So yeah, Hot Pocket, shut up. Girl, go find you another brigade to hang out with. The Slinky Brigade got a lot going on. Bobby Light's barely in there. Girl, go find you another brigade to hang out with. Let's move on. Talking about you the inner circle and you is in the circle when that girl over there talking about who all going down to the trip. We don't want to hear it, Hot Pockets. Now let's move on. Moving on, Pinky Doll in the doggone studio dropping some trash. Girl, I'm Pinky Doll. I love trash. I Pinky Doll. I shake my ass. I'm Pinky Doll, Pinky Doll, Pinky Doll. Girl, that girl, she hopping a confessional talking about she on here grinding. Grinding for what? Grinding for what? What are you grinding for? Stop grinding. How about that? Don't grind no more. Just go back home at this sperm. Go home. And then look at Miami Tip. Oh, hey, girl. I really like your music. I can see your music going viral. Cap, kibbity, cap. You know good and well. And that's how you know when Miami Tip was lying. Miami saying, I'm not just saying that because I'm here. Girl. Bye, Miami Tip. But anyway, so she sat down with Miami Tip and was like, she really working and grinding. She said she's getting mixed signals from Bobby Lights and the people in Miami because don't nobody like her. She said, at the end of the day, Bobby Lights told her to go take what she want. And when she did that, now it's a problem. She's confused as to what's going on. Now, Miami Tip was like, girl, listen, you and the Amara thing, first of all, you're going to have to slow down because you can't beef with everybody in Miami. You're going to get blackballed. Secondly, she was like, you started a lot of stuff with Amara that you really didn't have to. That girl really was chilling and you really came around there messing with her and having an issue. Now, Pinky Doll feel like that's not true. She didn't say it like that. Girl, they played the playback. Yes, you did. And she don't understand that aggression that she watched with Americans on TV don't really work in real life. It just don't. See, you got to carry your behind back to Cambridge or wherever you from with that. That don't work in real life. You know, you're beefed with everybody, girl. You're going to mess around and ain't nobody going to want to deal with you at all. And that's all Miami Tip trying to tell you. Because she was like, are you checking me? Yes, girl. That's what I'm supposed to do. Let you know you messed up. Like, you need to go make amends with a lot of these people. And she really do. Because, I mean, who else is going to be on Pinky Doll's side? I mean, really, it's a real question. You're a foreigner, girl. Them people not going to rock with you like that no way. So you might want to tread light. Let's move on. So now moving on, Chingy Diamond comes in the confessional to tell us that her mama done left and her old man been gone. She been in Miami by herself working and grinding. The mama went home to Nebraska and the old man went back to Arizona or something. Now, that really gagged me because the way she did the last scene with her old man, I thought he was coming in to move with her. But apparently, he went back to Arizona and left her there by herself. So anyway, they had dinner, lunch, or whatever the case may be. And she was like, I'm so excited that you're back. You've been gone. You kind of left me here. I don't know nobody here. She said, I thought I had a friend in Zoe. She says, but it turns out Zoe not really my friend because Zoe was over there plotting on me, calling you all kind of broke, homeless ducks. And I ended up getting into it with her behind you. And she don't know who she messing with because I am that girl, this, that, and the third. The boy really don't want to hear all of that. He really don't. He was going, right, yeah, that's crazy. That's the part when I knew he wasn't listening, when he said, that's crazy. You need to focus on whatever it is you focusing on. Nigga, what? What is you saying, bruh? Anyways, he's telling her basically he don't want to hear that. They on a date. They should be enjoying themselves. And I understand that. Now, one of the biggest issues he have is that Chingy has her mama, he said, too far up in their relationship because the mama requires him to get a job. There you go. He said, I'm pleasing you and your mama. I ain't never had to do this before. He said, but you know what? I found a solution. I went found me a job in Arizona, meaning I'm never coming back. He said, so you asked me to go get a job. He said, you wanted me to be able to take care of myself and even throw you a little something if you need it. So I went found me a job in Arizona. Now, she don't like this because she was like, I didn't tell you to go find no job in Arizona. He said, I thought you'd be happy for me. She said, I'm not happy. You leaving me. So do you want him to work or no? This is a real question. Now, don't get me wrong. If he was a regular man, girl, I'd be like, girl, go ahead. Go to Arizona, make your money, come back and send it to me. But he's a cheater. And Chingy knows that. Everything that Zoe said about him is real, and she knows it. That's why she really was mad with Zoe. Let's be completely honest. He's trying to convince her that this is what she asked him to do, and he's doing it, gaslighting. And she's over there like, no, you probably going out there to cheat. He said he's not cheating, and he resents the idea that she would even think he would cheat. Why not, bruh? According to Chingy, you can't keep your little thing in your pants. According to Chingy. So, of course, she's going to think that you're going out there and see a woman. But according to him, he said that's not what he doing. He really going out there to work. Girl, yeah, he going to work all right. He going to work another girl. Girl, please. You might as well break up with him and start over. But this was the part that got me tickled, girl. She told him, well, you can't leave and go to Arizona. He said, why? She said, because I'm pregnant. He said, you what? She said, that's right, I'm pregnant with your baby. And he's looking at her because he don't believe a word that she says. He basically feels like that's cool and all. We pregnant. I like that he said we. He said, but he's still going to Arizona. So the baby's just going to have to wait. The timing is too bad. And my girl hopped in a confessional and said, yup, I am 6 hours pregnant. I just came back from the doctor. They already gave me my test results back. I am pregnant. It's a tadpole, but it's still in there. I'm pregnant. I said, Chingy, go lay down, girl. That boy don't care nothing about no pregnant. pregnancy, and neither do you, because the way you was about to jump on Zoe at the end of this tells me that you was lying, which I kind of figured that already when you said it. Y'all can't keep no man with no baby, girl. How many women gotta go through this for y'all to see that don't work? That runs them away, girl. And then you're lying. I don't believe you having no baby, Chingy Diamond. Chingy Diamond, just let him go back to Arizona fast. See if you can come visit him a bit, maybe pay for him a ticket, a Greyhound, or maybe a megabus ticket to come see you, girl. Pinky Fat, dismiss yourself with this foolishness. We don't want to hear no more. Let's move on. So now, after all of this time waiting on Timbaland to finally meet up with Pinky Doll, he finally does, probably because Love and Hip Hop cameras were there, and he's coming to check on her, talking about he want to do some music. And again, it must be real rough in the industry now. Anytime a mega producer like Timbaland is seeking out Pinky Doll, that says a lot. It really does. And this is this is all shade. She ain't got no talent and she can't sing, she can't rap. All she do is talk on the beat. I'm tired. I gotta say the part that y'all don't want to see. But anyway, he sits down with her and was like, we finally meeting up or whatever. I see you been going viral. She was like, oh my God, you're Timbaland. He was like, and you're Pinky Doll. And I'm just like, ew, get away from me. So anyway, she starts to talk about how she's been grinding. She said she grew up in the hood. Girl, we seen the hood. It was a parking lot. We don't believe it. But she said it don't matter because she wants to rap and make music, some type of pop music. She said because it's going to fit better for her. Girl, because you would never be able to rap. You can't even talk. So I know you better be over there singing a 1-2 yin yin over a pop beat. That's all you got, Pinky Doll. She's not talented, y'all. I don't care. She's not talented. Y'all might say she's talented, but she's not. So anyway, he asked her to hear one of her songs just so he can get the feel of what it is he's working with. And she pulls out her phone, said this was going to be a hit. And she said, listen. And she was going, I'm Pinky Doll on the beat. I'm Pinky Doll. I wipe my feet. I'm Pinky Doll. I'm in the house. I'm Pinky Doll. I almost killed a mouse. And I'm saying, oh my God, somebody please. Please, Lord, please. And Timbaland really sitting over there acting like he listening. That's why God gave you 3 necks on the back of your head. Because you was a lie and the truth ain't in you. So he was like, after the song was off, what I really appreciate and what I really like about the song is, see, you not rapping. Because, you can't rap. And you really just talking. And they put the auto-tune on the talk. But it's really not a song. It's really like some Pokemon joint that we could put a beat on and put it out there for the masses. And I believe in you. And I said, that's why God did that to the back of your neck. Yes, he did. And she was like, thank you, Timbaland. Thank you. He was like, you don't have no support, girl? What's the support? Because she was around here talking about he the only support she got. He said, well, where's your support, girl? She said, well, I had my family, but my sister hates me. And he was like, why your sister hates you? Come to find out, the sister said she been wanting to do this since she was 5. Pinky been trying to rap since last week. I don't blame the sister. We can't collab on nothing. No. See, that's when people try to live other people's lives. And this is why Pinky Doll is probably not as successful as she wants to be or could be. Because she's not even going after her own passion. TikTok got y'all delusional. Girl, TikTok got y'all thinking being famous on TikTok, girl, or having talent on TikTok is real talent, girl. And I hate it for all of y'all. I don't like Pinky Doll. She need to get off the show. She brings nothing. She adds nothing. It's just hard to listen to English in idiocracy. I'm done with it. Moving on. So now we move to the final scene. Chingy is supposed to be meeting up with Zoe. They're meeting up somewhere where they got food, obviously, because they're trying to, figure out what's going on. Now, Chingy don't know why they there, but she's really there to listen. Zoe gets in the confessional, was like, I really called this meeting, but after thinking about it, I'm not sure if I should go in the restaurant because I don't want to be doing all of that, riding them people restaurant. So I'm just going to pull up to the place and stand outside and get on the phone. And I want to take a 2x4 and pop in the back of her bike with it. Girl, what did you mean? You came all the way down there to stand outside on the phone? Girl, Chiquita Banana, please. So she outside and she calling Chingy, was like, Chingy, I'm here, but I'm outside. I wanted to talk to you because I don't want to be in there tearing up them people restaurant, but I want to say some things before I move in there or before I come in there. She said, nah, this is my thing. I was told by somebody that you was going around saying that you never really liked me. You was coming to take my spot, and I don't appreciate that. Did you really say that, right? So Chingy was like, wait a minute, who told you I said that? And she was like, it don't matter. That's what they said. I'm just trying to confirm confirm if they said it or not. At this moment, I believe Chingy definitely probably said it because it was too many questions rather than answers. After the girl asked you if you said it, all you had to do was say, yeah, I said it, and what? You know what I'm saying? But you didn't. And it is given kind of like snake style. Now, this makes Zoe feel some type of way because Zoe was like, girl, I really befriended you. Like, I really thought that we had something to build and you really played on my top and came out here acting like we was going to be cool, all for you to turn around and stab me in my back. Now, this is where I kind of teeter-totter with who's right and who's wrong, or really whose side I'm on, because part of me feels like, you know, Zoe is right in some aspects, and part of me feel like Chingy is right in some aspects, because Chingy basically feels like, girl, first of all, why do I have to come and take your spot? You don't even have your spot. I said, ooh. She said, yeah, girl, at this point in time, you don't even have no connections down here. You don't have none down here. I'm the one who came down here and got all of the jobs, all of the work with Trick Daddy and all these people, not you. She said, so there's nothing for me to hate on or try to steal from you, because at the end of the day, girl, if we really want to throw it out there, you stole everything from me. She said your whole persona, you rapping into donuts, you putting Dunkin' on all your stuff, you rapping around food, all that came from me. She said basically she got her followers up. She said she got all this stuff up. She really was there to help Zoe. She didn't understand why everybody had an issue with Zoe. She said, but now she understands because Zoe is too much. Now Zoe is over there saying, that's not true, girl. That's not true. She said basically you didn't help me do nothing. Now I will call Cap right here. Zoe, you did flip over and start changing your little style when that girl got there. And can I be honest? I gotta be honest. I feel like Zoe did that because Zoe didn't have her own style before the girl got there. Zoe was going from I'm about to rap about me to my soft girl era to I'm back to the hard girl stuff. Zoe never had her own persona. And this is the part that's hard to hear. I think, this is just me, I think that when a lot of other cultured people try to dibble and dabble into other cultures, like, listen, we got Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj works in the culture, but there's not a lot of Nicki Minaj's. And I think what happens is when people like Zoe, instead of really focusing on the music that really is in them, like whatever the people from Haiti, I don't know, whatever they listen to, they come into the hip hop world and a lot of times they miss it. It's the same thing happened with, what's the girl? Flo. It's not to say that Flo is a bad artist, which I don't think she's a great one, but Flo was trying her hand at bounce. She was trying her hand at everything, trying to fit. And in this situation, it's kind of the same. It felt like Zoe was trying to find her way, her niche. But the problem she kept running into was that she was trying to do everything except what was authentically her. Now, whatever her style is in hip hop, she should have had that, stuck to it. But I don't think she did that. So when Chingy said that basically you copied me, I completely understood it because I saw a big change in what she was doing. So Chingy felt like, girl, at the end of the day, you need me. I don't need you. You claim you in Miami because Zoe was over there talking about, girl, you need to calm down because you in Miami. She was like, yep, and I'm doing more than you in your own city. And I said, oh, girl. You said what you said. Now, this is my thing between the both of them. I think there's room for both of those girls. I think they're both beautiful. I think they both can do well. I just feel like collaborations can turn into something like this, and everybody needs to have their own identity. That's just that on that. Now, Zoe feels some type of way. She feel played and was talking about come outside. She gonna teach her how to walk knock knees or something like that, girl. I don't know. Chingy called her sloot-footed, and I said, for real? Y'all ever seen somebody with sloot feet? Daffy Duck feet ass. I didn't know she was slow-footed. But anyway, so now they going back and forth on the phone, and Zoe is telling her to come outside, and Chingy was like, girl, don't threaten me with a good time. They ain't even bring my food yet. If I come out there, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. And Zoe was like, come outside. I'm about to show you how to walk slew-footed. And Chingy said she's up for the challenge, so she grabbed her keys and her purse and her jacket and was out the door. Okay, so now when she get outside, I ain't gonna lie, this part got me. So Zoe went to twerking, girl, and the way them security guards backed up when Zoe went to twerking, I said, is it the twerk win or no? I mean, look at these security guards. Remember Chingy said Zoe stank? I hate this. That's why I don't like when people say that about people, because it sticks in my brain. Now, Chingy done said Zoe stank, and when she went to twerking, girl, them men not only stood back, they looked the other way. Oh, Lord, I hope Zoe don't really stink. Anyways, so she out there twerking, and Chingy must have forgot that she told us 2.3 seconds ago she was pregnant, because she was out there trying to get past security to go beat up Zoe. And I said, girl, you is pregnant. You can't be out there fighting, ma'am. You got a baby to protect. But you know, in my opinion, Chingy was lying like a dog, girl. Chingy ain't no every bit more pregnant, girl, than I am rich. Girl, please. Pregnant, man. Talking about, come on, get your weight up. Get your weight up. We probably want to do the opposite, but I get it. Girl, stop trying to fight people and you with child, allegedly. Girl, this whole scene was just a mess. I hate that the two big girls are getting into it, though. I felt like they should have teamed up like the Star Wars or the Power Rangers. Not battle each other. You know, y'all have so much to give to each other. And so much y'all could have supported each other on. All this behind niggas. And none of them ain't with y'all. Like, that's crazy. So anyway, Zoe hopped in her Nissan Sentra and sped off. Girl, they had burnt rubber all on the ground. And Chingy was like, that's why nobody don't like you, you ugly, something like that. I don't know. And that was the end of the episode, girl. What y'all think? It was a cute little key, you know, a little key, you know. Drop down in the comments. And let me say this before I move on. This is no shade to nobody, but I do feel like Zoe did switch up at the end. She did. She switched up her style. She switched up what she was rapping about. She switched up everything simply because she had more influence from Chingy coming in. That's my opinion. Y'all wrestle with it in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to what y'all think about this episode. I got to see y'all hoes later, girl. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.